What's going on, everybody? I'm going to go ahead and start a timer this time. I'm going to try and make it like 25 minutes or so. But here we are with the exact same screen that I left you on because, well, one, I terrified myself because I hit recording and then tried to like mess with my controls, and I thought for a second I recorded a whole episode without actually recording. And so I'm looking at the button. It says recording. Sounds are going. Says record. I just have to stare at it so much and think like, it's recorded, right? It's recording, right? It's recorded, right? That would be really bad. And so this is that Meganium that I knocked out last time. I got a level and it wants me to learn Pursuit. I think I figured out the start menu now, but it does say right there that oh wait, no, way over there. That's where I put that box. Way over there, at the top of the bottom screen there, that we are Bug Steel, like I said. So that's good. And so we are going to get rid of Leer for Pursuit. Oops, changed buttons. There we go. This one, I kind of wanted to know. Leer lowers defense. Okay. And ta-da, I missed when it said poof. So welcome back to episode 3 of our Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. I'm already about as far as I expected to be, but I actually have 3 Pokemon now. So I can run. I can open that. That's not what I told the pause menu to be. Oh, that's because on the DS, start wasn't pause. That's why I couldn't figure it out. That's why. Alright, alright. I see. So what? So yeah, start button doesn't do anything. That's why. So let's go back. And I'm gonna heal up that edge real quick, and then we are gonna continue on our way to see who we can lose first. See how long we can keep this challenge going. I really kind of expected this to be like a one-day thing, to where I'm gonna start this because it's Saturday, I had the day off, and it's been so relaxing. And I thought, like, I'm gonna start this day, and I'm probably gonna lose it today too, and that'll be fun. And I'm really excited to do this too. I'm really not excited about healing twice again. The last time I tried to do a Nuzlocke or a randomizer for YouTube, it failed horrifically because it was going to be a versus between me and Takadoroba. And we spent so long trying to figure it out. I spent so long working on a layout. And then we got the game working. We got the set up for us recording to where we would both have our webcams going at the same time. It was really complicated too because we didn't have OBS and we were trying to use like a webcam recording from Windows Movie Maker. We were trying to use like Hypercam or something to record the actual game itself, and I was going to in post cut apart the top screen and the bottom screen and put it all in together in Sony Vegas, like rendering it multiple times over to get each layer. It was so difficult. And then when we finally got into the game, the ROM was broken. Ew, glad I didn't catch that. I know people like Stoutland, but I don't. The game was broken to where invisible walls were in the wrong places, so we wound up just like walking off into the water, and then like the route to go to the next town was just completely blocked off, and there was no way to get past that. So that was the thing. That was the thing. Stoutland's a normal type, so I'm a little afraid of a tackle right here, but it's level 5 and level 9. That should be good. Yeah, good. See, I don't know about Pokemon. It's really easy when you're playing on a DS just casually to be like, oh, I can do pretty well in Pokemon, but there's always those things that just catch you by surprise, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that was a stab move for that Pokemon, and it just kills you, and you think, like, whatever, I'll heal up. But now, when it's actually a time when I have to not die, I'm scared. I'm scared. Valspacenes, you can't run from. Okay. So get through this grass here. Tornado Queen. Oh, I needed that. That right there would have helped me survive Sharon next time I see him. But I can't catch it. Can't catch it. You know what? I think I'm not perfect at the Pokemon typings either. I feel like Ice is good against Bug. And it's also a ground type, I think. So it might be level 4, but I'm getting out of here. You gonna battle me, sir? Yeah. A trainer catches another trainer's eye. It's a Pokemon battle. Yeah. Oh, do I still have my drink? Or did I finish that? I finished that. Yeah. Ep3. Yeah. I learned Pursuit, but it's a dark type move, so I don't know how much that's really going to help me right now. That did pretty good. That did very good. Hit him with that quick attack. Because, like, see, dark is good against psychic types, so I guess I have that. And if I get a bug type later, that'll be extra good against that. I'm level 10. Manager Chloe. Got $1.12. What was down here? Whoa, almost jumped that. You want to battle? I'm gonna do something amazing. You want to watch? You're gonna jump down that little. Woo, yeah, bye. Hey, were you watching? Not really. Do you want to battle? When your Pokemon don't have enough energy to fight, they're dead. Pokemon appear on the tall grass, yeah. Uh-oh. I really love Pokemon battles because my cute Pokemon will do its best in a really cute way. Oh. You are challenged by Rocker Landon. Centelled Purleon. You know, this seems kind of not as random. I feel like that's like what these trainers had was Pat Rats and. Oh no, is it only the surface Pokemon that are random? Oh no, I don't want that. Oh no, that better not be true because there's been a lot of Pat Rats. Oh no. I'm scared now because that can kind of ruin this. Because I don't know if I went back in and adjusted the randomizer, if I would get the same starter. And I want my Zezor. I want my Zezor, and it's like too late to kind of change now. You know, I'm on like episode 3. Bullet the puncher. Bullet the puncher. Fight another trainer. I need to know that they have something better than Purleons. Hello, America. Nice to see you here. You're a flying type, and I'm a bug type, so I'm getting the heckles out of there. Hey, battle me. No. Hey, it's a Nidoqueen. I still want that. Still kind of scared of that, but let's give it a try, because suddenly I'm afraid that this Nuzlocke isn't going to work. I wonder how many times like the actual YouTube people encounter things like this where they're like, oh no, I am on episode 4 and realize it's not actually randomized, or oh no, I forgot to hit record, or things like that. Okay, battle me. What you got? Something amazing, please. He says Lillipup, so if he has a Lillipup, I'm going to be real sad right now. Manager Forest sends out Lillipup. The trainers aren't randomized. I messed up. I messed up. So I still have the randomizer open. I should copy. Alternatively, you can proceed with. File contains this data. Okay. So trainer Pokemon. Oh, it does say unchanged. You know what? It's still early. I know that the game I can set up the randomizer and set it on purpose to have the same starters. But So I can fix that. I just might not have glass or that edge. Let's take a look at them real quick. Sweet, I can click on them. That's nice. So I don't know if these guys will stay the same. But I can make sure that I still have Rook and okay. And then the next thing is I think there's a setting somewhere where I can turn off Dragon Rage. And I feel like I might have to do that. Is it okay if I make that change? So, okay. Be right back. I have to play to this point again after I set the new randomizer. Be right back. What's the time? 14 more minutes. Okay. Burbles. And we're back. Things have happened. I am in a smoky room all of a sudden, but I am going to ignore that for right now, and I will get onto that story in a minute. I have gone back, and I want to turn the sound down for this a little bit more. Let's see, should I do that? Let's do that through the configuration, because even though I have my headphones at like 10, sound settings, turn that from 30 down to 20. Yeah. Hopefully that's a little better. So I fixed the randomizer a little bit. I gave us all the same starters, and luckily they each picked the right one. So now the enemy trainers actually have randomized Pokemon. In has a that like redone Paris with the rock on its back. It's called like Crustle or something. I think it's Crustle. Then I got Caesar again. This time it was female, so I nicknamed it Ryoku. That one I think fits Scizor really well, but it had to be female for that name. I wouldn't really look up who that is if you don't know. It's from something called Kill la Kill. The character is really amazing. The art style is really amazing. The show, not so much. Not very appropriate. But I'm going to rock out with Ryoku now. This is the second encounter, so I redid my first encounter and got a Muck this time. Kind of missing Hitmonchan, but Muck's pretty cool. It's a nice and bulky poison type. So our second encounter is a Vanillish, and I'm really hyped about that because of the dragon that Sharon has. And I just remembered that I let myself catch the Muck just fine because I caught it the first time, but I didn't actually go ahead and catch the Vanillish yet. So if I fail right now, does that mean I get to try again to catch another Vanillish because I caught the other Pokemon last time? I hope so, please. Also, I changed the attire a little bit. I got my hat on because Pokemon trainers wear hats. And then I also am sporting the Arizona official Pokemon gym leader. I'm probably going to be the first gym leader in the region because I'm not going to be very good at this, and I'll be easy to beat. And I'm using bugs for some reason. You'd think I'd be like a fire type or like a ground type or something. But it has been a little while since I had to play through the whole game again. Or not the whole game, but you know, part of it. I'm going to open up a new drink here for myself. Yes. Oh, that was good. That is a black cherry vanilla. Oh, that was good. Okay, what else was I going to say? Also, I am sporting my wife's amazing jewelry. That is a Ultra Ball and a Pokeball necklace. And so, excited that I went back and grabbed that. Usually the Pokeball was on the wrist thing, but that fell off, so I just put on the necklace. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the reason why my room is smoky. Looking at the webcam, I don't see it on here, so you wouldn't have known better, but it's going to be a fun story. So let's go ahead and try and catch this Vanillish, and then I will get on with that story. So it is level 6, I am level 9. I'm scared because I need this. So I think the best I can do right now is quick attack. Ryoko! Ryoka-chan! Okay, that's about as low as I'm going to get it. Uproar, wait, okay, no, that's not just roar. Luckily that does not do much damage. I wasn't really worried about this one doing a whole lot of damage to me, but also with the Muck, I caught it first time around, so I have more Pokeballs. And I bought more from the shop again, which we did last time, so I would have had Pokeballs anyway. So hopefully I can catch this at that kind of health, because it's not going any lower than that. I think Pursuit will knock that out 100%. 100%. So I guess since this is going to be a minute, might as well start the bacon story. My wife just saved my life, I think, or at least saved me from being hospitalized, because even though she is away for a short time right now, I remembered something that she told me before, and it saved me. I went to cook bacon for the first time. Which you think, like, what? How have you never cooked bacon before? You're an adult. What's up with that? Well, bacon's expensive. And so I'm used to people getting turkey bacon, but I've never actually cooked bacon by myself. And so I found a nice 1 pound pack of bacon for like $2, which is amazing for bacon, I think. It sounded like it was in my budget. It was not store brand, which is pretty cool. It was Bar S, so it was, you know, the brand that makes hot dogs. And so I thought, like, yeah, I want to learn how to cook bacon, because that's like a man thing that you got to know how to do, is how to cook bacon. And I cooked that whole pound, and I've already eaten that whole pound. It was kind of sad at how hard it is to cook bacon, and by that I mean you cook a little bit at a time. So as you're cooking the new one, you think, I should taste test that first batch, and then you just eat the whole thing. You cook some more, eat the whole thing, and it's like I need it on a plate. How do I get it on a plate without eating it? But I did in the end. And so because I went through the whole pound of making it, there was a lot of grease in the pan. And that's already 5 Pokeballs down, and I haven't caught this thing yet. There was a lot of grease in the pan, because I think you're supposed to like empty it a little bit over time, but I was using kind of a big pan, so I was thinking, like, I should keep that in there. No. So when I got done, and there was almost like a full layer of, oh, I need to watch my health here, a full layer of grease at the bottom. I thought, like, okay, hold on, let me heal myself up here. Wrong buttons. HP restore, Patayan, nice and Patayan. Oh, Muck is named Flarp, by the way. I thought that was a good one. So there was a ton of grease in the bottom of the pan when I was done, and I had finished the bacon, got it all set out on a plate and whatnot, and I was thinking, like, I think I remember something about that you can't put grease down the drain. I don't know why. It's probably just bad for the drain, or, oh, don't fight nothing, nuh-uh. Almost made the mistake everyone else does. So I knew, like, for some reason I'm not supposed to put bacon grease down the drain, or any sort of grease down the drain. So I thought, like, well, you know, I have a very hot pan right now filled with boiling grease in it. What should I do with it? And yeah, got the ice cream cone. I thought, like, well, I'll do what I do to all my other dishes that I'm not ready to fully clean yet, because, you know, it's too hot to clean. I thought, like, I'm gonna dilute it. I'm gonna fill it with water. And so that would involve me picking up the skillet and moving it over to the sink, turning on the water, and filling it up, right? I'm also in my bare feet while doing this, so that adds to the story a little bit. If you don't know what happens, I am so glad that I remembered what my wife told me. Let me read this first, and I'll get back to that. Vanillish. It conceals itself from enemy eyes by creating many small ice particles and hiding amongst them. That's kind of cute. We are going to name Mr. Vanillish. Yeah, we are going to name it. What else would we name it? Then, oh, there. You know, there's a lot of names I could name this. I also learned that I can click on this. That's pretty good. I'm going to go with nice and Ronald for Ronald McDonald, because of McDonald's. I was almost going to name it McDonald's. I am wondering about something about, like, or maybe I should name it Broken. So, like, our ice cream machine is broken. Oh, okay, Ronald or Broken. Broken sounds weird to say out loud, so I'm just gonna be Ronald. Ronald added to the party. We got an ice type. I told you that I would fix the thing about Sharon's Dragon Rage. For some reason, I have it selected last time and this time that broken moves like that at the start of the game are supposed to be turned off, but it's not working. I don't know why. I still got completely railed by that Dragon Rage at the start. So that is still a very big danger. I don't know if I should call that like a, hey, don't worry about that one, because you did touch the button to say that that's not supposed to happen, and it's happening anyway. And it is an official challenge. I'm trying to follow along the challenge rules that everyone else does, and they get it to work somehow. So maybe if I want to follow the same rules, I should let that kind of be a mulligan for myself, that, like, you know, don't get a game end or a game over by Dragon Rage. So that's still a thing. So that's why I'm really glad to have Ronald on the team now. And so I walked over to the sink. Or no, I didn't walk over to the sink. I was about to grab that skillet and walk over to the sink. And I was going to dilute it. So I was just going to, you know, turn the sink on, let it pour into the pan. But I remembered what my wife taught me, which was you never put water on boiling grease. And she showed me. She kind of like ran her hand underwater and then just kind of flicked it at the pan. That thing explodes on just a couple drops of water. And this time around I thought, like, wait, I shouldn't do this. Let me test it first. So I did that same thing, got a drop of water on my finger and flicked over there, and sure enough, it exploded. And so I thought, like, I can only imagine if I took that whole skillet over there and just put like an entire full cup of water into it instantly, had the thing explode all over the room, in my face, all over my skin, because I had this shirt on at the time, so I didn't have the long sleeve one. So it would have gotten all over my arms, would have gotten all over my face, probably in my eyes, and it would have scared me half to death, so I would have dropped the pan probably onto my bare feet, and I probably might have gone to the hospital for it. And so I am so thankful for my wife right now showing me how to do that. Showing me how not to die from that. And so that is also why my room is smoky right now, because when I got up to, I forget what I was doing, probably get that drink right there, I realized how smoky it looked in this room. And then I went out to the kitchen and thought, it looks smoky in here too. I opened my front door, and like I could just see the smoke just piling out the front door. And it's because probably from cooking the bacon. So I will definitely work harder on fixing that when I'm done with this. Oh, do I have the running boots? Yeah, I got running shoes. Do you want to battle? Oh yeah, nope. Doesn't want to battle. And I don't want to talk. So I'm just very thankful for that. Thought that was an interesting story. Hope that you learned something too, because I don't want anyone else to go through that either. The bacon that I cooked, pretty good. I think I burned a little bit of it, but that's because I was also texting at the same time, and some of it sat in there for too long. But most of it was pretty good. And for $2, I would buy again. Would buy again. Marshtomp. Oh yeah. So the trainers actually have randomized Pokemon now, and that makes me feel so much better. The whole like point of, I'm so sorry that my mouse has been there for who knows how long. The whole point of me recording this time around, and speaking of recording, I'm gonna check and make sure I'm recording. Okay, I am. The point of me recording this is because I just want to do stuff that I want to do. I want to have fun, and this is just one of the goals that I always wanted to do, was, hey, have a full Pokemon Let's Play on my channel. That's something I've always wanted to do, and so that's why I'm doing this. I think it's okay for me to kind of do that little rerun at the start to switch the modes around, because not only were the other how much did that do? That didn't do a whole lot of damage, and we probably need to level up some other people too. Don't want to send out level 4 and level 6 versus a groundwater, so never mind. So it wasn't really a true challenge, because they were all with Pat Rats, and of course that's not going to do anything to me. I feel a little bad for Glass going bye-bye, because, you know, that was a pretty good catch. And then what did we catch the second time around? I named, see if I can remember the name of it. I caught it was something I wasn't too interested in, I think. I'm sad I can't remember. It's been like 2 hours though. Like, I said that I would be right back, and then I went and did something else, so that's why I don't really remember quite as well. Looks like I'm still doing pretty good. I'm not distracting myself and getting killed by talking at the same time. Marshtomp avoided the attack. Come on. Oh no, that's the thing that means I need to wrap up the episode. So yeah, I'm getting the challenge going. I hope that you can forgive me for all the mistakes I'm making at the beginning. I tried to like test the recordings, I tried to test the game, make sure it was all working, and I still had mistakes. I know I'm not professional with it, but I hope you can forgive me. I'm doing my best here. Should be smooth sailing from here on forth. I hope so. I'm glad I got this taken care of now instead of later. So we are going to wrap up this battle, and I am going to switch to the next episode. Can we just do like nice and pursuit or something? It's not stab, but I noticed the bullet punch isn't doing it. I thought bullet punch was supposed to do more damage, like the more you use it or something. Back to level 10. I also learned on my way over here, I said last time that like, oh, I think there's only like 3 to 4 things in each patch of grass. That is wrong. I found like 12 different things on the way over here. That was kind of rough. Any other battles? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Hope you enjoyed, and forgive me at the same time. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
OBS, stop it. There we go.